Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh yes, it's and the feeling's right.
Yes. I want to welcome everybody to Ladies' Night. That's what I'm talking about. I had to do this introduction. It's the first time I've ever done something like this. So welcome everybody to Wine Wednesday. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Yeah, we live. Man, I was dancing in the background there, and I just hit the stream button. I told the ladies that I was going to dance for the intro. So it's like, yes, it's that time. All right. So it's Ladies' Night. Welcome everybody to the stream. Ladies, we got the VIPs in the building. I'm gonna let them formally introduce themselves. Y'all already know who they are. But we got Tech Valley, aka Catwoman. What's up?
Hey everyone.
Hey, we got Scrumptious in the building.
What's up, everybody? Hope y'all having a good week so far.
Yes, yes. And we got Cheeseburger Says. Now I keep on messing it up. Welcome to the show.
Hey, even and cheesy.
Yes, we have to introduce formally induct you to the VIP section, you know what I'm saying? So we got to do that. So welcome to the VIP section. And right now we don't have Emily on. I think we sent out the link, so we got to see what's going on. I sent it out the link. So it's Wine Wednesday. Boy, you got so much stuff going on in the world.
Yep.
Oh my God. But you know what? Screw that. It's Ladies' Night. Yeah, I can only play that for about 15 seconds before I get hit with copyrights. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, what's up? You know what? This got to be special for y'all ladies, right? I mean, next week is Valentine's Day, you know, next Wednesday. You got Cupid in the air, right? And, you know, the guys out scratching their head right now like, oh, shit, here we go. Another doggone Valentine's Day. What we go get? we always get the same thing, teddy bear and flowers, you know, and, you know. Anything different this year, y'all ladies anticipating on for Valentine's Day?
All I want is to see Black Panther. That's all I want.
Yeah. Scrumptious, anything you want to see? I mean, anything you want special for Valentine's Day?
Not really.
Okay.
Not in particular.
Miss Cheeseburger, anything?
I want the day after Valentine's Day candy.
That's right. You know what? The day after Valentine's Day candy, that's when everything is cheap. Like you buy right now, it costs $3, but the day after Valentine's Day, they say buy one and get 6 free.
When it's cheap, look, when it's cheap or free, it tastes better every time.
Exactly, and it's fat free too when it's cheaper.
Down as the price goes down.
Right. So at the end of the day, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that we get some folks joining the stream. Welcome to Ladies' Night. Y'all don't know it's Ladies' Night.
From New York to Hollywood, it's Ladies' Night.
Ladies' Night.
Girl, the feeling's good. Oh yes, it's Ladies' Night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes.
Man, I wish you could play this music all night without getting hit with copyright. But I'm live on the air, like, all right, play that for a few more seconds, and all of a sudden we get copyright strike. And YouTube go like, take the video down. Just take the video down.
I want to give a shout out to TJ Cavera. He said 1. I think he meant to write first, but he wrote 1.
He said he number 1. He here first.
Yeah.
Yes, and we got Mark Teasley in the building. Old Tech Time is in the building. We got Big Dog is in the building. We got Technically T is in the building. What's up with you? We got Sean is in the building. What's up? Let's see. The candy has marinated the day after Valentine's Day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm in the Technically in the building, but woo!
Yeah. Yes, for minute candy. That's what I said.
Does it get more carbonated too?
Spur for Life is in the building. What's up with y'all? See all y'all guys. Give you all y'all guys huge shots out. I'm enjoying myself. I love Wine Wednesday. All right, so they got a lot of stuff going on in the world, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, every time you turn around, you got Apple is in the news. People can't make phone calls. They can't get incoming calls. I mean, did y'all see all the stuff that's going on? I mean, what the hell? Apple's in the news every week.
Yeah. You know, I noticed, I feel like Google and Apple keep having a competition of like, no, I could fuck up better than you. Nah, I can fuck up better than you. Exactly what's going on. They're like, hold my beer.
Yeah. And I think that's what's happening to me. I've heard that when you get an incoming call on your iPhone, it goes black and you can't answer it. I haven't had that problem with my iPhone, by the way, folks. But we hearing that a lot of people's having those problems.
Have people tried saying, Siri, answer the phone? And then Siri will go, I can't do that right now.
Oh, yeah, no, Siri will catch your attitude with you. Siri be like, could you just pick up the phone and hit talk, please?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know.
Push the green button.
Push the green button. Yes, how she said, press the green button. Push the green button. All right, so, I mean, what? I'm going to tell you what's going on, right? It's software. It's all software. They push these phones out, right? And listen, me and me and 4GT in my Telegram group was going back and forth. We was talking about, phones and cameras and all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, it all comes down to software, folks. I mean, they pushed the phone out. Prime example, their Central phone. They pushed their Central phone out when it first came out the first month or two. It was the worst phone on the planet. I mean, the software was buggy, the camera was terrible, everything about the phone was terrible. Plus, it cost $700. All right. Then after time, the price went down. You got numerous software updates that fixed a lot of issues with the device. So it all comes down to software, right?
Quality control.
Right, and it's quality control of software. So at the end of the day, I mean, can they get it right?
They have to at this point because unfortunately they're showing that their sales kind of went down and people are getting the 8 more. My friend, she had a 6 Plus. And she didn't go with the X. She went with the 8 Plus. She's like, I'm not going with the X. She heard too many horror stories.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, Kimmy, you been having any problems with your iPhone?
I don't have my iPhone anymore. So.
Oh, that's right. You still got the Apple Watch, right?
I do. I'm getting ready to get rid of it too. But
Are you going to
get rid of an Apple Watch?
I said she got 99 problems, but Apple ain't one.
No, not anymore. No, but none of my Apple products gave me problems, but I didn't have the 10 either. So
yeah,
I never had an interest in the 10.
Cheeseburger, what kind of problems you been having with your iPhone?
Well, I have a 7.
Yes.
But today, actually, I had some issues, and I didn't know any of this was a known thing, but when someone tried to call me, it didn't ring, it didn't do anything. I'm literally waiting for them to call me, and then it's like, you missed a call. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh.
And when I called her back, she said, yeah, when I called you, like, it rang and rang, and then it seemed like it was going to go to voicemail, and then it just made some crazy sound, so I hung up. So,
yeah.
That's kind of sad because it's a phone. If the camera doesn't work right, or some apps don't work right or whatever, at least the phone app needs to work right.
All right.
Yeah.
That's just sad. I don't know.
I think here's the thing, and a lot of people been getting on my time about this, and I've been a big advocate of no fluff, no passes in 2018. I mean, I made that apparent. I started this campaign way back in 2017, but I allowed a lot of phones to pass. In 2018, I'm not doing that. Because I got mid-tier phones, low-end phones that's doing a damn good job right now. So when you talk about software, you talk about build quality, you talk about cameras, you talk about a whole lot of things. You got a lot of mid-tier phones that's beating flagships to the punch. I see this happening over and over and over. Some people believe that you have to have a flagship phone to have the best cameras. That That's not necessarily true. I think about this for a second. Every year, year after year, these clowns get on stage and they talk about how good their phones are. So here we got the next year, which is in 2018, they go get on across the stage, you go say how good their phones are. My thing is this. I believe in all the phones and all the videos I make on this YouTube channel, I've been seeing some outstanding cameras with low-end budget phones. Mm-hmm. So I've been thinking about this. I said, okay, I paid $250 for a phone that give me good software, 2 days of battery life, good build quality, and decent cameras. Okay? But I got $1,000 phone that screen don't want to come on when make calls. The cameras, they flicker in and out. You got poor focusing. I mean, you got all these problems with $1,000 phones that you don't have with mid-tier phones. Well, you can't even go ahead.
Apple is actually gonna try to fix the whole $1,000 phone solution. They're actually in the works right now, talking with Goldman Sachs to do a financing for Apple gadgets. So that way.
So instead of paying up front for $1,000, you can pay over the course of time for that $1,000.
Yeah, but it's going to be
paying $1,000
through Apple, kind of how Samsung does it, where you can finance it directly through Samsung. Well, now they're going to try where you can finance it directly through Apple.
But it's still $1,000 phone.
I know.
It doesn't matter. It's still $1,000. Listen, you can go through your carrier. $200, pay them about $100 a month for 30 months. AT&T, right? For 30 months, for Christ's sake, for $24.99 for 30 months. I mean, that's a house note, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, people usually pay their houses off in 30 months. You talking about financing a phone for 30 months? You got to be kidding me at this point.
But by the time you pay it off, you need another phone.
Mm-hmm.
So you forever paying for a phone.
Right. I mean, for us tech reviewers, we can't do this financing because we got so many. We try to get as many phones as we can, you know. Mm-hmm. So we try to get a lot of phones to try to review on our channels, of phones, tablets, computers, however it works. So that means we got to come up front with all the cash.
Yeah.
You know, and so it hurts a little bit when, you know, you're spending $1,000 here, $1,000 there, $1,000 here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Shout out to Ace. He said, come on, people. I have an S8 Plus, Note 8, not having no problems of any of them. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. Ace, man, I love you to death, man. The best brother on the planet. I love Samsung devices. I got all the generation Samsung devices. I've showed this on my YouTube channel. I got every generation of Samsung devices, right? Starting off from the Galaxy S6, S6 Edge Plus, Galaxy Note 5, Galaxy S7, Galaxy S7 Edge, Galaxy S8, Galaxy Note 8, and now I just got it, right? I just made a video. I got the Galaxy Active, right? Now, I just did a camera review with the Galaxy Active phone I just got. Just got 1080p 60 frames per second is dog shit. I mean, just total failure. I put it on 1080p 60 frames per second. I was about to pass out. Now, my problem is people attack me and they say, Egypt, my phone don't have that problem. And I'm saying to myself, cool. I'm starting to believe that a little bit. People keep on attacking me, telling me, easy, I don't have that problem. Now, all of a sudden, I got an active phone. And all of a sudden, now I got that problem. I don't know.
Shout out to Big House Production. He wants to know, what house are you paying off in 30 months? Share the knowledge.
Oh, well, let's see.
You meant 30 years.
30 months. 30 months finance. Listen, let me see. Somebody pull up AT&T. Somebody pull up AT&T. Catwoman, pull up AT&T finance plan and look at that. And we're gonna share that screen of how AT&T rock. And I think I see that all the time on AT&T where you can finance a phone for 30 months. 30 months, man. I mean, come on, man. You see that? Yeah, you get it for free, maybe $150 down, but you got to pay 30 months for it. 30 months. Oh, all right. So somebody say 30 years. I'm sorry. All right. So 30 years, guys. I know people play in the house. I know people. You know what? People pay attention, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Especially when you make mistakes. When you make a mistake, people call you out on every little detail, minute mistake.
It's good. That means you're listening.
Yeah, shout out to Elba. Shout out to Ray. He's in the building. Yes, 30 months is too damn long. Big House Production, right? Don't you see that, Catwoman, when you pull up AT&T? Catwoman's pulling it up for y'all. Oh, y'all can see it.
Took me to the wireless. Wait, hold on.
Oh, we got Super Chat in the building. Super
thank you, Everyday Tech.
Super Chat is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. We got Super Chat. Yep.
Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen right now. Hold on. I'm gonna do it.
Yes. So somebody said, let's see, I hate to break it up, but all you get what you pay for. All right, listen. That is a good question. You get what you pay for. I like to throw this out there.
Which one do you want me to pull up?
All right, here we go. All right, cool. All right, so look at that. Here we go. So we got let's see, $31 a month. Buy one, get one. Look at that, 30 months. Look at that. See right there, 30 months. 30 months. I see that right there. Let's see, right at the bottom. Y'all see that?
Yeah, here 30 months. Hey,
30
30 months installment. Yeah, that's way over 2 years. That's like 2 years and a half. Thank you,
Derek. That's almost 3 years.
He's gonna catch us on the replay.
Yes.
So I don't keep a phone 3 years. So that's not gonna work for me.
Shout out to Derek. Derek always super chatters every stream. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ace.
And Ace, man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all didn't see. Listen, first of all, if you didn't see the collaboration video that Ace is on, y'all have to check that collaboration video that I have on my YouTube channel, and I'm featuring Ace. I got Ace in the collaboration video, guys. Y'all gotta check it out. Yes, but look at that. That's 30 months.
Yeah.
30 months.
Fine print. It's really fine. How's that the fine print is fine?
Who got on
when it's in its own page.
Control plus.
That's Control plus. Yes. They say Big Dog says
music requires a subscription.
Yes.
They're making note.
Shout out to Big Dog says his 8 Plus is running fine. You know what, Big Dog? My 8 Plus is running fine with iOS 2.3, well, 2.2, I believe. 2.2, yeah, 2.2.2. So I agree with you, Big Dog. My iPhone 8 is running smooth as butter. Now, I talked about this on the last stream, that the update that I just did for my iPhone 10, I'm starting to get some problems. It started to lag out a little bit, and it started to be jinky a little bit. So I think we just got a bad update going on right now. So we got to see what it is. Let's see. Sean says my first car didn't cost $1,000, and it lasts longer than most phones.
That's a good car.
Yes. Let's see. It's the carrier's way to keep you on contract like the old days. But you know what? The old days, like it was like 2 years, right? And
I was gonna say it's worse. It's worse than the carrier keeping you on contract.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse. That's the whole thing. It's worse, right, Kimmy? It's like, okay, I think that AT&T tried to get you to buy what they got, Direct TV, right?
Yeah.
So they try to get you to do the bundle Direct TV. If you can do the bundle Direct TV, you might get the phone for free, but you have to sign a 2-year contract with Direct TV or something. So it's all kinds of stuff going on in the background that they want you to do in order to get the phone for free. And what people don't realize, they say, well, I need cable anyway, so I just go and pay for Direct TV and I get the phone for free. But you sign a 2-year contract. So this say if you got another cable company, like down here in the South, we got Cox Communication and we got Charter Cable. What if they have better service than Direct? Then you lock in to a 2-year contract, and so you break the contract, it's in your $100,000 bill. So
and
that's why I went with Direct TV. Oh,
second year of DirecTV is like at least $20 more expensive. The first year is always cheaper. And also that kind of thing is psychological marketing. You hook them in with a good deal and you let them think that, oh, it's no contract, la la la. Like that's our marketing scheme. And then stab, there's the truth.
So shout out to the tech couple. The tech couple just realized they watched my videos, by the way. They see that the new Logitech. Shout out to Logitech. All right, so shout out to Logitech for sending me out this new webcam. All right. This webcam, Logitech coordinated with me and my YouTube channel and say, you know what, Easy, we're going to send you out a webcam. And they sent me out the HD webcam, and it looks sweet.
Yeah,
sweet. Looks good. So thank you. All right. Let's see. Damn it, people. Make your kids sell candy on the street. Got to make that money in order to get that tech.
Mm-hmm.
That Valentine's candy.
Yeah.
That old candy.
Yeah, got to sell that day old candy. So look, Ace. I'm gonna tell you. Here's the problem that I got, Ace. I'm not knocking Samsung for doing the Apple thing. I'm not. But when you got a lot of devices like I do, and I'm shooting with one phone and I have another phone. Just say I got this phone and I got this phone, right? And all of a sudden, this phone is jinking me out, and this phone is doing very good. It's very hard to justify $1,000 for a phone. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You don't think it's worth $1,000?
We hear rumors that the Galaxy S9 is gonna cost more than the Galaxy S8.
Mm-hmm. Like $850, right?
Right. No, wait. I thought the Galaxy S8 was $850.
Yeah.
So I think we talk about $950, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're gonna pay $950 for the Galaxy S9. Come on, man. All the renders that I'm seeing for this phone, we're gonna get 845 processor. Oh, whoop-de-doo, right? 4 gigs.
They moving the
gigs.
fingerprint scanner though.
Yes,
they moving it.
That's right. The fingerprint scanner is gonna go where it belongs. Poof.
They're gonna have Face ID.
I mean, so we gonna pay an extra $100. I mean, look what Sam. Look, all right. Listen, I like Ace. I respect the Samsung Knights. I respect everything. But look, let's talk about this for a second, right? I got mid-tier phones sitting over there that's on Oreo. I got OnePlus is touting Oreo all over the place, right? You got all these phones that's popping up with Oreo. But what about the Galaxy S8? Galaxy S8 is rocking Android 7.0, not 7.1, not 7.2, 7.0 with Experience UI 8.1, I believe, or 8.0. I have problems with that because now you think about it. Listen, a lot of people, we had this debate earlier. That's kind of get y'all guys' opinion on this, right? A lot of people say, well, updates screw your phone up. No, they do that on purpose, damn it. Think about that. Updates don't screw your phone. The software that they push out screw your phone up. I don't think the update's supposed to give you good functionality. You're supposed to give you good user experience, everything. But if they push it out and it's screwed up, it's their fault. It ain't our fault. We at the consumer. Listen, I don't know what y'all guys think.
Working on the other side of it, like you have to realize too that they have these developers for the companies, no matter who they are, they have to push out the same software for every model. Like so, and they have to work out all the bugs as much as they can. And sometimes they don't know about the bugs until they're live because there are none until they're live. So being on like the side where I've fixed stuff before, it's like, it's not our fault either, dude. Chill out. Like, we're trying to fix it. We're pushing out something else. And I know like people get all like, oh my God, I broke my phone. But just wait until you hear the reviews about the update before you push update. Like, I don't trust anybody, not even my updates.
Well, I feel like nowadays they're kind of making your phone take the update. Like, it's like, okay, I'm not taking it now, but you're going to take it at midnight, or you're not taking it now, but you got to take it when you cut your phone on again. So it's just like, I don't know. My phones are like, I got an Oreo and I got a Nougat. So I got both operating systems, but it came on that phone. I don't trust updates either. I don't really like updating my phone. I like it to stay where it is.
Yeah. I know that Samsung put out a statement when it was revealed that Apple was slowing down their phones. Like, oh, we don't slow down our phones. You're lying. That's such lying. I don't believe the one bit.
I mean, I see people in the comments say, and I know what y'all saying. Y'all scared about updates. People in the comments say they don't want the updates. Man, come on, man. We pay $1,000 for a phone, man. I mean, I look at it like this. They got Android Oreos out, right? That's the latest and greatest software. I mean, think about this. If you're running Windows 7 on the phone or on your computer, they got Windows 10 out. right? The Windows 10 is different, unique experience. It give you, I mean, it's Windows 10 is an all around good experience. But a lot of people got scared. No, I don't want Windows 10. But I've been on Windows 10 since the beginning. But at the end of the day, why wouldn't we want the updates? We get security patches, plus we get new features, new functionality. And this is Android, damn it. This is Android. This is what I guess people say, well, if you want updates, get a Pixel.
But I feel like if you want the update, you should be able to have it. If you don't want it, you should be able to reject it. And it shouldn't keep popping up on your phone.
Well, that's true too. That's true too, right? That's true. And I agree with you. Think about it. When you do get some updates, right, you get some new stuff. You get some new stuff, right? You get some new stuff. Shout out to Elvin. Elvin say Windows 10 is the truth. I agree. Listen, Windows 10 gives you the best of both worlds. You got a tablet version and you have you got a Windows 7 type version. Windows 10 is great. Yeah. A lot of people, for a long time ago, a lot of people was dogging Windows out. Windows 10 sucks. And I'm like, Windows 10 kind of give you two best of both worlds. They give you live tiles if you want that, and they give you a Windows 7 experience. And I think the Windows 10 is good. So I do agree with you. Security patches are cool.
That review said, I work for a software company. Industry standard is 70-30. So they do automated testing as long as 70% pass is pushed out. Oh, okay. So now we know why there's bugs.
Yeah.
Well, they send out betas for. I mean, think about it. Before they push out an update, they got betas. Like right now, Oreo betas is out. Mm-hmm. I mean, and just like with iOS, everybody's rocking betas. Beta is supposed to give a person an opportunity to troubleshoot the device as a developer. Mm-hmm. Send those issues to Apple or to Samsung or to Google or whatever. Any issue that you may have on your phone, any bugs that you find on your phone, you submit it as a developer to the proper company so they can fix it, so the engineers can fix it. That's the point of betas. Mm-hmm. Now, they didn't open betas up to the average consumer. Now, I think that's a bad thing. The average consumer running betas, they running betas, they don't know how to send, reports back to Apple or Samsung to help out. We lost somebody, but
yeah, she said she got to go.
Oh, okay. So we got these problems, and they're supposed to get these betas, all this information, and fix it. Unfortunately, since they send out betas to the consumer. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're getting the right stuff. I don't know.
I think it's good that they give it out to the consumer, because consumers use the phone differently than a techie would. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get to find out the bugs from the techie people, and then you get to find out the bugs from the average consumer. I think it's good. I think it's good that way. I mean, it's not
they submit the claims,
If they submit it, right, that's the whole thing.
If they're just using it just to say I got the newest software, then it's not going to help anybody.
Do you have the option of sending out the bug, or do you?
Yeah,
I
if
still
you're
run beta on my iPad. Yeah.
Yeah, if you run a beta, you're supposed to send out feedback and stuff like that.
Isn't that defeat the purpose, though?
Well, they don't know what bugs are there. They can't fix the bugs if they don't know about them. So you're telling them what's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if a bug happens or there's something wrong with it, shouldn't it just automatically push it and send it instead of you having to go and tell them?
Well, I mean, what they do is they take all the information that everybody sent feedback on about bugs or maybe some crashes on certain apps and stuff like that, right? And they try to come out with the third or fourth beta before they come out with the gold master. So what they do is they take all that information, engineers go fix all the code, right? And make sure that when the next beta come out, that should be fixed. Mm-hmm. And then before they release the gold master, all that information that every developer, or everybody that had the beta that sent all that feedback, all that's supposed to be fixed before they release the gold master. So I think that's the deal with that. Yeah, that's the deal with that.
Maybe they're not doing it because of privacy problems. Maybe they think that people.
Yeah, I guess if I was tracking your phone to see what bugs are there, or does the system really know it's a bug?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you got a couple of problems here with operating systems.
Mm-hmm.
You got new iteration of Android that come out every September. We know this, right? Every time they got a new Android device, you got a new iteration of Android, right? You got what we got coming up next, Peppermint Patty or something. I don't know. And so when we get a new iteration of Android, they got new features, new this, new that, new this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of developers, app developers, don't update their apps. That's the problem that Apple had. Remember when the iPhone 5 came out, or iPhone 5S, when they went up to the
Mm-hmm.
the 4-inch screen, right?
Yeah.
They had the black bars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, app developers obviously didn't get the memo because they never updated their apps.
Yeah.
So when Apple did the keynote address, what the first thing they said? Well, if an app is not updated, you're going to get black bars. So that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's happened in Android. Android got hundreds of thousands of apps, and you got a lot of MIA developers, app developers. So I think the problem is, and listen, it's up to Google to go in and start stripping, getting rid of some of these apps, right? But you got developers that got apps up there that never update them.
Yeah.
I mean, you got iteration of Android come out. These developers that have apps need to update their apps. So a lot of it, crashing and stuff like that, have to do with apps.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a lot of they have to do with apps. Because a phone is only good as far as its apps, right? That's what happened with Microsoft. It wasn't because Microsoft didn't have a good platform. It was beautiful platform. It was fast. It was fluid. But it sucked because it's no apps.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with a phone where you can scroll down and go on the internet, but when you try to download an app, you don't have the apps. So I think the platform is as good as the app store. Mm-hmm. Now, if the app store don't update their apps according to the new operating system, then that's where you got problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sean Vega wanted to know if people get compensated for beta. No, people are saying no, that's not, that you don't get compensated. I guess that's just, that's the awesome thing, the fact that you get to have the beta. That's a prize in and of itself. And the tech couple said, I'm calling all Android lovers Cookie Monsters, while Oreo is the main operating system. I will wear that tag proudly.
I mean, listen,
Oreo
think about it.
So I can have Oreo.
Think about it this year. Let me ask y'all a question. You got phones, Mate 10 is out, some people say it's the Best Buy. $799 plus tax, you're going to pay almost $900 for the phone. All right. You got Motorola sticking their foot in the door and they say, hey, listen, we can give you the same experience for about $300. You got a lot of mid-tier phones coming out, ZTE, coming out with their little phones, and they give you a pretty good user experience. Mm-hmm. I think people look at specs and all of a sudden say, oh, it's trash. And I think that we get, as techies, I think we get that all caught up in the hype of specs, because I've did it so many times on this YouTube channel. I took low-end 600 series processors, and I did dogged all over 800 series processors like night and day. I've done that on this YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So I look at it like, okay, trust me, I think, to me, looking at like the Mate 10 and the Kirin 970 processor, oh my God, that is the processor, or even the Samsung Exynos processor. Those are the processors to get. I mean, I don't know about this MediaTek. MediaTek came a long way. I mean, they're a lot better now than it was back in the day. They're still not there yet. I mean, but I mean, even if we look at some of the Snapdragon processors, I really do like the 600 series processors. I really do. I like the 600 series processors because you get good performance, damn good battery life, and they give you good body styles and decent cameras for a cheap price. Mm-hmm. You know,
I think also the like the Play Store should update whenever they go up. It should say whether or not it's compatible with your operating system.
Now, Albert,
they know that ahead of time.
Right. Now, Albert, I would give Albert kudos on this.
Mm-hmm.
I would give Albert kudos on this. When it comes down to pure performance, right? Pure performance, the OnePlus 5, OnePlus 5T is the device to get. If you want a phone that's going to be fast all the time, and you want a phone that want to give you all the updates for cheap, Go OnePlus 5 all the way. But the only reason why, let me tell you something. OnePlus could be a dominating company. If the OnePlus 6 come out, 60:9 aspect ratio, already got that. 2K display, they do that, right? Obviously, we hearing phones that got 10 gigs of RAM, so we obviously OnePlus like to play the spec game, so they're going to put 10 gigs of RAM in their device. If they can put a 2K display in 10 gigs of RAM, 845 processor, and try to give you a little more features here and there, I think OnePlus could be a dominant force in 2018 for $500. That's the key, for $500, because everybody else gonna be at the $1,000 price range. If the OnePlus devices come out and they dominate at the $500+ price range and go give you all the bells and whistles and give you all that stuff, right? I think in the Android space, and I've been saying this, that in 2018, mid-tier is going to take over. Now, the OnePlus device is a device that most of the mid-tiers got to compete with. If you have a phone, right, that's $450 to $500, you fighting with the OnePlus device, because that device going to be $550 to $575, right? And it's going to give you everything, all the specs you want. So I think the mid-tier phones are stepping up because they know OnePlus got that market. So I think at the end of the day, you cannot push out a phone with a 400 series processor. You can't push out a phone with a 720p screen. You cannot push out a phone with 2 gigs of RAM and charge you $450 when you got a OnePlus that's going to give you all the bells and whistles, everything underneath the sun.
But how can you compete with this lilac color?
Yeah, but that phone gonna cost $1,000 though.
Yeah, because it's a paint job, like a car paint job.
Didn't OnePlus just come out with a red color?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Like a ruby red. But they didn't get lilac.
I understand that, but we get. But so you think that's a Galaxy S9? Now we hear rumors that the Galaxy S9 would not have dual camera.
That's what Ivan Blast posted.
I know, but look at that. You think the Galaxy S9 will come out with dual cameras?
What do you mean by new camera? They're gonna have the same
dual cameras, two cameras.
Dual camera only on the Plus, and then on the regular one is gonna just have one camera. I don't know why they do that. That's messed up.
Because they're following in behind some other people.
Yeah, but you don't gotta treat the shorties like that.
Hey, that's life.
They have a blue one too. Let me see, S9 blue. Blue.
Oh, like the coral blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I like coral blue.
Yeah. The coral blue, I think out of all of them, that's been like the best color. But I like it with the gold trim. So these are the colors. And then this one's gonna be the supposed like gray color, silver color.
That's nice. But here's the problem. But think about this, Catwoman. The same thing that happened in 2017. They released the phone and we only got 2 colors.
Yeah. We're probably only gonna get the black
and the silver.
Well, what they do, and they'll release one later and say it's a limited edition and charge you for it.
They had 3 the last time. They had the black.
When I got my S7, they released those colors, and then the blue one came out later.
Yeah, the blue came out later.
So the question is, should you even buy a phone at release date?
Yes, because of the free gift.
No, because it drops in price.
I'm in it for the free gift.
It turns into a buy one get one free and everything else. Just wait.
Yeah, but I had the VR, and then I had the camera, and then it's me and my husband buying one, so then we get the other gift too. We're gift hoarders.
Yeah. But there are a lot of people that get those gifts and they turn right back around and sell them too.
Yeah.
So if you wait and get the phone, you wait and get the phone, you wait and get the gift, and you pay less for both.
Yeah.
My mate cost me $520. I'm not paying $800 for a phone.
Albert said in all caps, do not pre-order or buy a phone on release day. You will be
Unless
wasting
they
your
offer you
money.
a deal, like a buy one get one free or a gift card, like they doing with the Mate 10
Mhm.
Pro. They're giving $150 gift card. Best Buy, Amazon. So it brings the price down a little bit.
Yeah. Costco usually has really good deals too.
But I mean, the thing about it is, okay, so if they give you, I mean, Apple don't do that. So this make sure we understand that Samsung might do it. I think Samsung did this year or last year because of the Galaxy S7 debacle. I don't think Samsung will do that this year.
Really?
I mean, I don't think Samsung. When did Samsung ever did this though? I mean, think about it. And
They
did
did
they
it
do
for
it
the
in
Note
2000?
7.
They did it for the Note 7. They really did. I remember when I got the Note 7. I never got no deal on the Note 7. That thing cost almost $900.
I got a free SD card on Costco. They have one.
I'm sorry, the SD card. Yeah,
and the battery pack.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we all got the SD card. All right, so they do give you the SD card and the Oculus. They give you the Oculus.
Costco had the best deal out of everyone. It was a BOGO at Costco for the Note 7, and you get one of those battery pack, and you get the SD card. But I didn't go for it because I wanted it in silver, and they didn't have it in silver.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like Elvis said, SD card, no big deal. I forgot that when, and I know Samsung did it in 2017, that if you got a Galaxy Note 8, if you had an old Galaxy phone, you mail it into them to give you $450 off. Now that I don't know if they're gonna do that crap this year.
Nah, no, that was only because of the Note
I doubt
7.
it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, woo, they're not gonna give you $450 off no phone, not this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people would have felt salty if they never got the Note 7 or they kept the Note 7, but they never got a deal. So that's why they extended it to other people that didn't have the Note 7. Now, I don't think they're going to do that this year, but hopefully they'll give us some kind of accessory.
Well, I mean, how many VRs did I go get? I got like 5 of them.
I don't need any more memory cards.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how many memory cards they gonna give you? I mean, look, every time you get the same thing, except LG. I'm gonna put LG on blast on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for my B&O headphones. All right, LG. This in 2015 or 2016, when I got the LG V20, I was supposed to get the B&O headphones. I did all my mail-in. I did all that stuff. I'm still waiting, LG.
You know what happened? Their system had a boot loop problem. They couldn't set that up.
Maybe it was the boot loop problem. Easy, can you make a VR game room? Yeah, I could. Somebody asked me this. I was thinking about doing this. In V-Time, they got all kinds of stuff in V-Time. Shout out to Elba, they got hooked up with V-Time. Shout out to, listen, I did a interview with V-Time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I did the interview with V-Time. So I'll be on V-Time. And I think about doing it, but the problem with V-Time and doing like a live stream type of deal on V-Time is that I don't think I could get 80 people on there. It's 50 people on there. I think it's more like, 20. I mean, I don't know. I think it's max out at 5 or 6. I don't know. But I don't know. VR game room. I don't know. Let's see if I can try to make something like that happen. Maybe
You'll get a lot of people on
stream.
Twitch. On Twitch, they like to see that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see your reaction. You'd be like, ah!
Yes. and I don't know. I mean, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. All right. So let's talk about OnePlus. OnePlus released the Lava Red. The Lava Red OnePlus 5T. And everybody just drooling over that device. I mean, they give you 8 gigs of RAM, 835 processor, all the bells and whistles with that beautiful Lava Red. Did y'all guys see how beautiful that phone is? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in love. I didn't get the OnePlus. I sent my OnePlus 5 back, and I didn't get the OnePlus 5T. But when I seen this OnePlus 5T Lava Red, boom! I think I'm sold. But just like with OnePlus devices, you wait about 2 months, the OnePlus 6 go come out. So I don't know, but I do like that OnePlus 5T.
But it won't be red.
But look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that phone is.
Even the fingerprint scanner is.
Woo.
I wish this part here was red too. Why are they making this part black? If they get lazy, why do they do that? That's so annoying.
But that's the glass, Catwoman. That's okay.
No, it's not.
That's okay. I think the black go good. Look at the flash.
I think it's nice.
The flash is yellow. So I mean, yeah.
It's like an accent color. Yeah, I like the black.
Yeah, I like that.
I've never heard of black being an accent color.
If you got bright red, what else you gonna accent it with?
Look at that. I'm gonna tell you. To me, I like that. I'm a collector. That's a collector's item in my book.
Yeah, that one's pretty. It is.
That thing is pretty. Now that kind of reminds me of the red iPhone.
Uh-huh.
And I got the red iPhone. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so red is a really nice color. I wonder why hasn't Samsung jumped on the red bandwagon?
Well, I think Samsung gonna do that this year.
They've done it before, I've heard that they've done it before.
Shout out to Ace. Ace just gave me another
popcorn stand.
Yeah, you gotta get popcorn. Yeah.
Oh, Albert said that I'll have a red tint on the picture if we put it on the glass. No, I'm not talking about the glass. I'm talking about like the in-between part. Hold on. Like right here. If it was right there, not on the glass, it's like right here, and then this would still, stay the color.
Also, Albert
say I had to push call really hard to come out with this globally. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Albert.
Zero J Gamer is in the building. Look how pretty that phone is. Man, that phone is pretty.
Yeah.
Right.
That phone pretty. Now I think
what's the extra button here? There's a button here. The button here.
I made a power button. No. That's not a button. That is a mute switch.
Oh, okay. Silence it.
Yeah, it's a silent switch.
They're gonna come up with it on Bixby.
I think OnePlus could go all glass this year though. I think OnePlus going all glass. What y'all guys think about that? I think OnePlus going all glass.
I think all glass is overrated. I don't like the all black. I want it to be plastic.
I have to agree with Sean when he's talking about Apple and the red iPhone when they made the front white. If it would have been black, it would have been a beast.
Oh, you know what? I agree with you. Oh man, yeah, the iPhone they screwed that up. I mean, you could get a deep brown skin and fix it, but
I just get a black screen protector. That's what I did with my gold iPhone. I put a black screen protector on the front.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Just the outline was black, not the whole thing.
Yeah. So let's talk about Apple for a second. Let's get on that. This Apple discontinued the iPhone 10, and we get all these rumors about iPads and the new iteration iPhone. Now, iOS 12 is not going to be nothing new, nothing spectacular. The only thing they're going to do is going to fix iOS 11. Because iOS 11 probably going to go down in history as the worst operating system that Apple ever pushed. So I think what Apple is going to do is go back to the basics. Instead of pushing new features, new this, new that, I think iOS 12 is going to be a refinement of iOS 11. They're just going to make it better, faster, more efficient, better efficient, stuff like that. So what are your thoughts about that? I mean, you think Apple ought to push the envelope? You think Apple, they're going to sell the next iPhone at $1,000?
They have to.
You think that they're going to do something spectacular? What you think?
They have to, and they better. That's how I feel like they should. Why wouldn't they?
They got to do something up their sales and get back where they were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like even though they made more money, they sold less.
So it was a report came out that saying that Apple, even though they sold less, I ain't gonna say less than expected devices, they still made more money. Profit margin was higher with less phones. I want to say because $1,000 when you only take what 400 to make a phone. $1,000 is more profit versus. So I think, but I say this again, that if you got the iPhone 10, I think the iPhone 10 is going to be a premium device. I think that device is going to be the premium device to have for collectors versus once you get the next iteration of iPhone, because it's going to go cheap parts. I ain't going to say cheap parts, but it's going to be cheaper parts. Instead of going with Samsung, they're going with LG. Instead of going with Qualcomm modems, they might go with Intel modems, right? We're hearing that Apple's going to go with Intel modems instead of Qualcomm modems.
Yeah.
So these are going to be the cost saving factors that Apple is going to do to make the iPhone cheaper to make, but still cost the average consumer $1,000.
Yeah, because Apple's pissed. I mean, Qualcomm tried to sue them when they were trying to, give out the iPhone X, because they were saying, oh, they're copying us. And so now they're just going to go with the different manufacturer. I think people keep forgetting that Apple has options.
Yeah.
So all these companies keep stabbing them in the back, and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. And they're like, oh, boy. Because they keep being trifling. Samsung being trifling and Qualcomm being trifling. It makes sense. So, yeah. I agree with that.
I mean, look, I agree with you. And I think really and truly that Apple is, I don't know, man. Apple right now is getting a lot of bad press.
Okay, I'm going. Sub-Zero just said he doesn't think we'll see another 8 Plus. I guess that 8 Plus kind of model. Do you really think they're going to do that when you had so many people go back to that kind of model? Like the people who weren't comfortable with all the gestures and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. The forecaster guy says that, it's just going to be all X designs moving forward. But I mean, Apple is known for not listening to their consumers anyways. They're the ones that are like, I'm going to tell you what you want. So I can see them, just saying
X,
just getting rid of that. The older style.
All the older models are gone.
Let me ask you something. Kimmy. Let me ask you something. I see this. I say this.
I know a lot of older people use the older style. That's the only reason I say that.
In 2018, we started to see phones that got beautiful designs, Huawei devices, right? We saw I see the video. Shout out to Techzilla. He made a video of the Huawei. I don't know. One of those phones, cheap. He said it cost 199 pounds. Very cheap. And it came with a gorgeous, beautiful, all glass design. I mean, it was a beautiful phone. Came out with dual cameras in the front, dual cameras in the back, for very cheap. And the question is, when you see phones that cheap, when you see designs like this, say the Motorola X4, that phone looks like a Galaxy S7. This beautiful, gorgeous phone, right? When you're looking at a phone like that costs $200. Give you good design, good software, pretty decent cameras. What does $1,000 phone bring to the table? That's the whole point of the game.
Is the software.
Oh, okay, but that's the point. The point is that and I'm picking on Motorola because I've been impressed with Motorola software.
Mm-hmm.
The Motorola Z24s, right?
Yeah,
the Z24s.
These mid-tier phones and these smaller, like these phones that cost less, they're just piggybacking off of things that have already been done correctly. While the phones that cost the most keep trying to push the envelope. So while they're trying to push the envelope, they're fucking shit up over here, but they're excelling over here, but then they're kind of fucking up over there, and then it kind of goes like this.
So Catwoman, what are they pushing the envelope on? What are they pushing? What they think about it? You saying they're pushing the envelope?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What the cameras suck?
The cameras ain't that. Okay, for example, right now, the reason why the S9 is going to cost a lot of money is because they're going to come out with their version of Face ID. I know, like, ooh, okay, it's not going to work with me because my eyes are small, right? But the R&D that had to go into it, it's not going to be 100%. I could already tell it's not going to be 100%. It's not going to work as good as a regular Face ID or whatever. But again, they're pushing the envelope because they're trying to, beat what their competitors are doing. And so as the one competitor excels and the other one's trying to excel, but then the mid one, they're like, okay, well, we know what works perfectly, and we're just going to make a phone that has the necessities and does it well. So that's my point.
I don't know. I mean, I agree what you're saying.
What you're wondering is if it's worth it.
My thing is this: mid-tier phones go get the updates faster than the flagship.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-tier phones got better battery life than flagships. Mid-tier phones got almost the same design as a flagship because they got all glass design too. They're coming out with 18:9 aspect ratio, so that right there goes out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So if a mid-tier phone give you good design, give you better battery life, give you almost the same software, decent cameras. I ain't gonna say the best cameras. Of course, they got to cut costs somewhere.
Yeah.
So if it only costs $300, you telling me that the $1,000 phone is giving me all these extras. They're pushing the envelope. They're doing it, but I don't see it.
Well, what I was going to say, because I know she's a Samsung person, she loves Samsung. I would challenge her to try a mid-tier phone for a week.
Like a mid-tier,
a good mid-tier phone, not a crappy one. A good mid-tier, because my two phones together didn't cost me $900. So, well, see, I'd have to find you one on Swapper. But if you're talking about retail price, because I didn't pay retail for either one of mine. So,
but which mid-tier phone would you say is the best right now?
I don't know. I hadn't done a lot of
mid-tiers. Oh man, I can name a few.
Oh, you're gonna go into the Motorola category though, right?
Motorola X4, Honor 7X. Get your LG G6. That some bitch about $200. You got a lot of mid-tier phones, man.
But I never tried them before either. I used to always say, "Oh, I can only use a flagship. I can only use a flagship." And then once I got a hold to mid-tier, I was like, "Okay, I'm in love with this phone." Like, how did I get sold on a I paid $230 for my Mi Mac too.
Yeah.
And I love it more. I like the Huawei camera better, but I love it more than my Huawei.
Yeah.
But I think it's a lot of the size has something to do with it, but it takes decent pictures too.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll go back to a flagship at this point just because it does everything. I still have IR blaster, which you can't find on a device anymore.
Yeah, I know. Got no form, man.
So somebody put in the comments that the Note 8 and the iPhone X is untouched and unmatched. I'm gonna tell you, I could take the iPhone 8 and I could do a lot of miracles with the iPhone 8 that the iPhone 8's lacking.
Versus the price.
When you talk about the Note 8, if you take away the S Pen, of the Note 8, 80% of phones could probably beat the Note 8.
Yeah.
If you take away the S Pen, I'm just being serious. I can name, and listen, I'm a Samsung person. I love Samsung. All right. I would take a Galaxy S6 Edge Plus before I take any other Samsung device. Oh my God. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus.
Didn't you say you got a new one?
Oh my, I just got a new one. I got two of them. Oh my God. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. That is the phone. To me, that's the best freaking Samsung phone out. Listen, a lot of people say, man, it doesn't have an SD card. It doesn't have this. Oh my God. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, to me, is when Samsung really let it hang. They got criticized for a lot of things. They got criticized for having a plastic phone. They got criticized because we talk about the Galaxy S5. Remember how they got the Band-Aid back. I'm telling you, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is my favorite phone. And listen, don't get me wrong. It does have problems with 60 frames per second while focusing. I'm not listen. I'm not good. It is what it is. But as far as performance, as far as build quality, as far as screen technology, as far as everything, front-facing camera, all that stuff, Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is the best Samsung device. Period. And somebody said better than my Note 5. Listen, I love the Note 5 too. I'm talking about besides the S Pen. Now the Note 5, I would say the Note 5 is the best phone. The best phone right there. Note 5 and Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Period. That's, a lot of people say, oh Lord, they can say, look at this dude here. He going way back in 2015.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. I'm Note everything.
Galaxy Note 5 over the Galaxy Note 8. I love the Galaxy Note 5. Woo! Man. I'm sorry. I like to digress on that.
Mm-hmm. Want to talk about some other tech news?
Mm-hmm. What you got?
Okay. All right. So let me share my screen. Am I sharing it? No, not yet. Okay, here we go.
All right, there you screen.
All right. So YouTube recommendation engine often suggests conspiracy channels. Google's video site often recommends divisive, misleading, or false material despite changes it has made to highlight more neutral content. A Wall Street Journal investigation found the culprit is an algorithm that picks clips that get people to stay. I believe that because I don't know if you guys ever paid attention to any kind of conspiracy theory videos on YouTube. They have some of the best clickbait titles ever.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing them.
And so when you click on those, clickbait type of stuff, then the algorithm is just gonna make them, choose more. So yeah, that's one. What's y'all's thought about that?
I mean, to me, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I upload a video, all I think about is clickbait because I need people to click on it. God, yeah, just click on it. So I do think about clickbait, but clickbait needs to be to the point where is that if you click on the device and the title and the picture need to be somewhat discussed. All right, so I get a lot of hate for the video I made. I made a rant video. I'm saying do not buy the Galaxy S9.
How many views you got on that
cameras? I got a lot of views on it, right? So a lot of people say it's a misrepresentation. I don't think about this. I think about it like this because I went through all the generations of Samsung devices. Right, and it's just like everybody said, well, the next generation will be better than the previous generation, or the next generation will be better, and I don't see it. I don't see it. That's the point.
Yeah,
it just listen. Don't get me wrong. I say this on this YouTube channel for a very long time. I love Samsung devices. The Galaxy Note 8 is one of my daily drivers, right? But the reason why I give Samsung so much shit is because I put them as a high standard. Samsung need to be at a high standard because Apple is a high standard. That means that if you got an issue with anything with Samsung, you have to call them out on it. That's the point, folks. I'm not just picking on Samsung. I'm not just making a funeral video about Apple. I'm just setting a standard that everybody is here and Samsung and Apple is here. That means they need to be their feet need to be put to the fire when it's a problem. You see, people always tell me easy. Apple paid you for this video. Or when I made the funeral video for the Apple phone, oh, Samsung paid you for this video. No, I'm just holding them to a higher standard. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. What about those videos on YouTube where they have the circle? They're like, you won't believe this. And then it has like a circle and it's just something like regular, like somebody's hand. And then you click on the video, it never zooms into the hand or whatever. I think conspiracy theories with YouTube, they get a lot of hype because they are really passionate. They're very passionate video. They have a lot of like scary stuff on there. It's just like it's kind of like you're going on a roller coaster ride because you're like, oh my god, I didn't know this, and oh my god, I didn't know that, and right now with the tech world, I think that you're kind of hitting the nail on the head with the way that you're having your titles and your thumbnails, and it just needs to be clickbait. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, they might come for some, you know, for something that might be a little bit misleading, but they learn something in the process of it.
I mean, I look at it like this, right? And shout out to the tech couple. Tech couple just gave me a compliment, and I'm just saying like this: that I look at Samsung and Apple as a high standard. They are the Rolls Royce of the tech world. They are the BMW of the tech world. They are the highest standard. They are the tech people where when you go to a store, you look for Samsung and Apple. That is the standard. But when you got Huawei, you got Motorola, you got all these companies that's making better devices, then you have to call out a spade a spade. And if you got problems, let me tell you something. I said it like this, and I keep saying this. Why would Samsung, it's the only company that I know, give you a disclaimer in the camera app? I got the HTC U11. I don't have a disclaimer in the camera app. I got the Motorola X4. Don't give you a disclaimer in the camera app. They telling you that you're not going to get focusing on 1080p, 60 frames per second, or higher frame rates. They tell you that. They tell you in the camera app. But why would we don't call them out? Why? I got a Motorola X4 that can do 60 frames in 4K. Well, I think 60 frames. I don't think they could do 4K. Yeah, they could do 4K. And it doesn't have optical image stabilization, but it doesn't have no disclaimers in the app. I mean, listen, I got other devices that has 4K and 1080p 60 frames per second that does not give you disclaimers in the app. But Samsung does. All right. Samsung give you disclaimers in the app. That means that if you're gonna shoot this at this high frame rate, just beware that you're gonna have focusing issues. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. My HTC U11 don't do that. I mean, my LG G6 don't do that. I mean, that's the point. So I look at it like this. I'm saying that Samsung and Apple need to be held to a higher standard. I'm not saying I would never stop. I would never use a Samsung device. I'm using a Samsung device because I use DeX, right? I talk about this in my videos, right? I use DeX every day. But that's why I call them out. And people get upset with me talking about easy. You got to lay low on Samsung. Why? People tell me, stop talking about Samsung. Stop talking about Apple. Please. Like, why? What's wrong with me talking about Samsung and Apple? When I want them to fix the shit.
Well, people act like it's sports or something. Like, oh, this is my team, and I'm Team Apple, I'm Team Samsung. Yeah. I'm not getting money if they get money. So, I mean, I'm like you. I want them to fix it. Like,
yeah.
Don't have me walk around with some garbage.
There's certain things that you need a disclaimer for. And that's not it. So I took a picture of my Note 8 with the screen problem. I'm going to upload it right now so you guys can see it.
Yeah. I mean, look, I look at it like this. You got to be embarrassed if you're the Samsung camp, where you got low-end devices that can do better than your device.
On the camera, yeah.
On the camera. Well, same thing with the operating system, damn it. Think about it. They're on 7.0. Who on 7.0 right now? What other phone in 2017 that's on 7.0? Not the Pixel, not the U11. I mean, what phone? I mean, come on, let's be real here, man. I mean, the S8 and the Note 8 still on Android 7.0. I mean, we in February about to go into March of 2018. A lot of people criticize me talking about easy. You keep talking about updates. I don't want to update. But don't charge me $1,000 phone if you ain't gonna give me no updates. Don't charge me $1,000 phone. Don't charge me $1,000 if you're not gonna give me no damn updates. That's the way I look at it.
He said Samsung gives a disclaimer that reads, "Prepare for greatness."
I like Ace. I like Ace. Let me tell you something. I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people, right? And when I met Ace, only thing I can tell you that a lot of people hate on Ace because he have a passion about what he believe in. And I don't have a problem with people believe in. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with people believe in. People believe in what they want. They get passionate about what they want. But he keeps it real. You know, he love what he love. He like what he like. He likes Samsung. He has a Samsung Night. Don't have no problem. Don't have a problem with Richard UL. No, why I don't have a problem with Richard UL. I respect that they're Samsung Nights. That's all they know is Samsung. Everything else is second base. That's how they roll. I don't have no problem with the Samsung Nights. They respect my YouTube channel. Richard UL hit me up on Instagram. He respect me. He respect my YouTube channel. I've interviewed Richard UL on this YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try to hook up with him so we can do a second interview. But I don't have no problem with iCheaps that they call them. I don't have no problem with Samsung Nights. It's a level playing field here, but I call out both of them. I call both of them out. That's how I look at it. Let's see. $1,000 is a feature. You believe that, Catwoman?
That's messed up.
That was somebody just said.
I spent $1,000 on my phone.
$1,000 is a feature. I think a lot
I
of
didn't spend
OEMs.
$1,000 on that. I spent $500 because I got that good deal. But that's not is gonna come out. Then I might have to spend stuff.
Let's see. Will say as long as we buy Samsung, they continue to on the same track to make money and sell product.
Okay, this is a conspiracy. I took a picture with my Note 7 on how the screen is messed up on the Note 8, and it's not even showing up on the picture. It's like they're holding each other down. Like, don't worry, I hold your secret.
I got you.
I'm so bad. They're really down for each other. Like, look at that.
There it is.
That's not what it looks like. I have a big old pink bar right here.
I do see something a little bit.
Do you? I'm supposed to take another picture. I'm so bad. Stop taking it for your brother.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I look at it like this, man. I mean, I look at it that consumers have to take charge with their pocketbook.
Yeah.
Us tech reviewers, we always get hyped and hooked off of specs. People always tell me, "Easy, what's the specs? What's the specs?" I scratch my head. All right, so I see a lot of like a lot of YouTubers say, "Okay, it has an octa-core processor, 3 gigs of RAM," and people slam them in the comments. What octa-core processor is that? What is that? What is that? What octa-core processor is that? And a lot of people slam them in the comments, whether it's MediaTek or this, that, and other. And I look at it like this. I think people get hyped over specs. People get hyped over specs. And I don't know. What
Big House
happened?
Production said, I got a defect. Oh, I'm part of the defect club now, huh?
I got a defect, yeah. Look, I always get that. Look, big people that been following me for a long time, they read the comments just like I read the comments, right? And a lot of people read the comments, and a lot of people that disagree with the video, but the first thing they say, you got a defect. That's the first thing they say, oh, my phone don't do that. You got a defect.
Yeah, because I got the first batch, right?
Because I got the first batch. They say, oh, easy, you got the defect. You got a defect. Why easy computer solutions always get the defects? When I get the Galaxy S9 and I start making videos about it, what the first thing people are going to say? Easy, you got a defect. My Galaxy S9 gonna have a defect, just like when I about to post all these videos about the Galaxy S Active. They're gonna say the first thing they'll say, easy, you got a defect. T-Mobile sent you a defect.
But look,
I know
you
that's
had to,
gonna happen.
your iPhone 10 didn't activate when you did it on the live stream. You had a
did it on the live
defect.
stream. Yeah, remember those comments? When I was on the live stream, I was doing it.
Activating your phone.
I activate my phone and it screwed up. And people say I got a defect. And Emily was saying she was having those same problems, right? Everybody was saying I had a defect. Now, I got the same phone, damn it. It's the same phone, by the way. Same phone. And everybody was saying I got a defect. I don't know why I always get the defects. Easy, you always get the defect. I don't know.
They say they mailing it to you. They look down there and see your address and your name. Oh, we gotta send him the lemon.
Yeah,
Send him the lemon phone.
Yeah, they have like a naughty or nice list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this dude again. We gotta send him one of those defects.
Yeah.
So there's another kind of, I guess it's kind of like a tech news going on right now. Uber. They came out with a study.
Y'all talk about yourselves. I got a little boy. Right? Got a lot of people say he haven't been to the bathroom since he been on the live stream. Remember that last week somebody said he haven't been to the bathroom since he been on the live stream. I'm going to the bathroom.
You worried about your bladder.
I know.
They be checking on you.
I know.
Checking for your potty break.
They're down for you. Some of them, they might be your doctor. You don't know.
Find out his doctor coming to the live stream. What would you say about Uber?
Okay, so I'm gonna bring up the article. So their clickbaity article is women Uber drivers earn less than men because women drive slower than men and they work fewer hours. They just straight dissed women.
They saying we ain't dedicated enough to get them hours, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're saying. Let me pull up the article over here. See, female Uber drivers earn $1.24 per hour less than a man because women drive slower than men and fewer hours. I don't know. Maybe women are just busy.
I don't like when they loop everything into one category. I mean, over the years, I've felt like I drive faster than most of the people I've dated. So I don't really think I drive slow, but yeah.
They have a nice little chart here. I mean, are they encouraging women to go above the speed limit? Is that what's happening?
Maybe that's it. You got to get them there.
Yeah. Drive faster, women. Drive faster. What are you doing? These people got to go places. I love right here. It says, no evidence of outright discrimination. Well, yeah, duh. Everybody gets paid the same.
But I think a lot of it's like a safety issue too. Like after we had a guy who got kidnapped and killed here, and after that, my coworker used to drive for Uber. She stopped driving. Like her family made her stop.
Oh wow! Like Sean Vega here. He said, "My wife drives like she's in NASCAR." She'll have her work for Uber, then she'll bring up the average of how much women get paid. Okay, so Nate said there are statistics based on Uber drivers. It's not an opinion. There's just a point of I know it's a fact.
Yeah, we're not taking it personal or anything.
I understand because everybody gets paid the same. I know it's not like women get paid less or whatever, or anything like that. But then they're like, women are slow. Women have more constraints. How about women are more careful? Okay. It's just the way that they're saying it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like, funny how they have that article set up in general. Yeah,
like when you take the link and then you put it in a card section, this is because women drive slower and fewer hours. And they just go right in, they just dig in it. It's like, see, there's a stereotype of women, and we were right all along. He said he drives faster than all of us. I believe you.
I don't want that title.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, y'all men can have it. He said, I can't stand left lane drivers. And Jason Joe said, my wife is an aggressive driver, but safe driver. Michigan people know how to drive. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people, everywhere I go, nobody knows how to drive. So.
Right.
Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's just them.
I think it's just like, especially if you're in a melting pot, you have people from all over and they have all different kinds of driving techniques. So it's a mess.
He said, I wish Samsung made a car. But you'd never get the update.
I was going to ask if he meant like a self-driving car.
Yeah, I would like that. He said, if Samsung made a car, you guys would be made because it wasn't running Oreo. I think he meant we'd be mad. We would be mad.
Yeah, we'd be waiting for a gas up or something.
Absolutely.
What did Eric drink?
Going on in the tech news. LG. They're not going to make any more smartphones in China.
Oh, look. Uno Nice asked if we could carry one phone for 1 year. What phone would you choose? I had 7 phones last year, so I don't know what phone I'd use.
Yeah, I carry the Note 8.
It had to be whatever my main phone is now, so it'd be my Mi Max.
Look at Uno Nice coming with those Tech Valor great questions.
Yeah, that's Tech Valor quality.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
He's gonna ask you what kind of superhero you'd be next.
Oh, you already know.
Besides Catwoman.
Oh, damn, no, that's hard then. Oh, I gotta circle back.
That's what I ate. A couple asked him easy with number 1, number 2.
Easy go number 1 or number 2. I don't want to know. I'm good. I like some type of mystery. So
like living on the edge.
is officially leaving the Chinese smartphone market. A China business reporter who visited LG's Beijing office was able to get this information from a company representative. In spite of profits generated from the rest of the company, LG's been losing money from its mobile division for some time now.
Leave his LG alone.
Loose garbage. Oh my God. L grabbers. I think that one's the best. L grabbers. LG's been losing money from its mobile division for some time now. Add that on top of the huge competition from smartphones in China, and it's hard to see. It's not hard to see why LG would choose to leave. So LG is officially leaving the Chinese market. The last LG phone that was offered to the Chinese market was 2016's G5 SE, a down market version of the not very well liked G5, meaning that the Korean company, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's so mean. Oh. But I think a lot of people, even I was happy when there was rumors going around that LG for this year was not going to make any phones, because I'm like, yes, like go back to the drawing board and then come back strong.
Yeah, because after they got me on that boot loop, I ain't been back to them since. I felt so violated. They got me on the V10.
Yeah,
I was without a phone the whole day, and so it's just like, oh my God, I had to get home and get to my Note Edge. So I went back in time for a little bit, but yeah, I swore them off after that because they didn't offer me anything. Well, they fixed it, but then I sold it. But they should have did something like Samsung. Hey, for everybody who had to. Well, they did have like a class action lawsuit that I didn't have part of, but
yeah,
they should have offered something to their consumers. Give me another phone for like half price, but their phones dropped to half price after you had them for a little while. So.
Yeah, I really think that they should take a break. Just take a break and then just come back and just wow us with something.
Get
really
it together.
Good. Yeah, because right now they're just scrambling, trying to compete, but they're not making any money and they're losing money. And like what the non-mobile divisions is the only thing that's holding up the mobile division. So Just take a
like
little break.
the TVs and everything else.
Yeah, they should just settle with their coins that they're getting from Apple.
Oh, welcome back, Eric.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, we're talking about LG.
Hey, it's ladies' night. Y'all take over.
Yeah, we're talking about LG. How LG is going to be pulling out of the Chinese market.
Yeah, you know what? I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it them in South Korea somewhere?
Mm-hmm. But the thing about the way Samsung came up is because they really got to thank Apple, because Apple was buying a lot of parts from them, and so with that money, then they started making their phones. But now that LG is supposedly going to start getting a piece of that apple pie, you see what I did there? They should take that money, lay low for a little bit, and then come back and go pow and like pull a Samsung.
They're gonna pull that. Eric said they're gonna make that stylo.
They're gonna make that stylo.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the stylo device.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to do something with it.
Yeah. I think we both just like pens in general.
Yeah. Pens.
It's like our sword.
What?
No dongles. Just pens.
No dongles. Dongle is like a flimsy pen.
Yes.
It's like a sword that points down.
Right. So somebody knock it on my door. I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, somebody going back to that X hamster.
Uno Nice got a question for us. You want to read it, Kimmy?
What are the 3 most, hold on, it left, must have on a phone that you will buy, or 3 things that will keep you from buying a phone?
As far as software, is that what you're talking about, Uno Nice?
Well, I guess he's like things that you just have to have on a phone. Like, I don't have to have IR Blaster, but I like having it. But,
I definitely have to have the Edge panel. I need the Edge panel. I need to have clipboard. Every Android device has clipboard. And then my third one is going to be when you copy, and then you get to scroll down and keep copying.
Like the screenshot thing?
So he said the Samsung police knocking on my door. He said the Samsung police knocking on my door. Let me tell you, I love Samsung, man. I just hold their feet to the fire. I love Samsung, but listen. You know how you want a perfect phone, and if you don't get a perfect phone, you just call them out? Mm-hmm. That's just me. I feel that when you pay a Lamborghini, right, or BMW or something that you got to pay a lot of money for, I just hold their feet to the fire when you don't. If a bargain basement car give me the same stuff as a high end car, then you got to call them out, right?
Yeah. I like O Jackson. He's corrected me. He said, incorrect. Samsung has always stood on their own feet since 1933. Started out selling fish and vegetables to become the tech titan they are now. Apple came in the 70s, iPhone in particular.
Hey, so let me ask you a question, right? I've interviewed Richard UL on the show, right? Mm-hmm. I did audio only. He did it on the phone. Would y'all would like to see a full-fledged interview between me and Richie UL on his YouTube channel? Whoo, that's gonna be so fun. So thumbs up, thumbs down in the chat if y'all want me to see me interview Richie UL face to face. Now you gotta hit me up on Hangouts now. We gotta do it on face-to-face live interview between me and Richie UL. Thumbs up, guys, if y'all want to see that live interview, because I've interviewed him before. It was a very good interview. He gave his side of the story, which I really do understand. And so give me thumbs up or thumbs down if y'all guys want to see the interview, because we working on it, me and him, and we gotta do something about it, because
thumbs up from Tech for Your Needs.
Yes. Somebody said waste of time.
The stuff though.
Who's Richie?
Richie is the one that says hashtag no 80s boss.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Will Brewster's thumbs up. O Jackson thumbs up. Alvaro thumbs up. Ace said a thumbs up. Jacob said LOL, sure. Jason, you can't vote twice. But you too, Ace, you can't vote twice.
So we try to make that happen. We try to make that happen. And me and Richie, we gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna do. And the reason why, listen, he's the most hated guy on the internet. If y'all didn't know, he's the most hated guy on the internet. Trust me. When you mention Richie UL to other YouTubers, they're like, ah! They scream up like, oh my God, that guy sucks. He's a Samsung Knight. And I had him on the show. We had a very good, pleasant conversation. He gave his side of the story, been very professional about it. And hey, it is what it is, right? So we gonna make that happen.
Can we submit questions?
Of course, y'all can submit questions. Hashtag Ask Easy Computer Solutions, right? Hashtag Ask Easy Computer Solutions. So we're gonna do what we gotta do, right?
I have some questions I want to submit.
You got them lined up already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I see the Samsung Knights is in the building. Yes. So it is what it is. I've had him on the show before. Mm-hmm. And we've had some fun, man. I mean, we just had some fun. I mean, he talked about his side of the story, the whole history about the Samsung Knights and everything about the Samsung Knights. I mean, I think we just need to do a refresh because that interview, I think we did that interview about, almost a year now. So it'd be nice to have him on and we have a one-on-one, nobody else. Have him on and have a nice laugh and let him talk about his side of the story. Also, especially when the Galaxy S9 is coming out, it'd be very nice to get him on the show so he can talk about everything. And he might have some inside info about the Galaxy S9. So that'd be nice.
That would be nice if he shared with us.
Yes. So it'd be nice if he knew some inside info about it, It is what it is, right?
Shout out to Jason Jill. Thank you for chilling. Hand it a little bit.
So this is Wine Wednesday. If y'all didn't know what Wine Wednesday is, this is how we do every Wine Wednesday, and we have some fun every Wine Wednesday. As y'all watched the beginning of it, I was dancing, I was having fun because I always get excited about Wine Wednesday because this is Ladies' Night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So
you guys know about the deep fake?
Who?
The deep fakes?
No.
Oh? No. I don't know about that. Okay, I'll explain it. So the deep fake is basically an AI that can put pictures together. And so what they're doing is like pictures and videos together and make it look kind of seamless. So they were taking pornos and they were putting celebrities' heads on top of the body. It was looking really it was grading, like you couldn't tell, right? And so right now Pornhub is because now they're there's sections. There's a Reddit section called Deep Fakes, and there's a Pornhub section where everybody's using the hashtag Deep Fakes and stuff like that, and they're targeting certain actresses, and it's kind of hard to sue these people because it's like, oh, it's art. They're like, it's art. We're just using somebody's face or not somebody's body. First Amendment. I mean, I don't agree with that shit. Like, that's messed up. You're like, I don't know. Technology is getting kind of out of hand. But that's where I always notice that's where technology goes first for the perverts, and then it progresses from there. So I don't know what you guys think about the deep fakes.
That's wild. I don't know. I guess I ain't really got an opinion on that one. Like, I hadn't seen it, but I guess you would feel a certain kind of way if it was you more so than, if it's a celebrity.
Yeah, they're doing it to regular people too. They're doing like a revenge porn where they're like, oh, I took my ex and I put her in this body. Now I put that video out there for everybody to see how much of a whore she is. Like this is where the tool of technology is going bad. Like, stop it, people. Where is your morality? Tech without morality ends up to this kind of stuff. It's really messed up.
And Eric disappeared again.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody in the chat know about the deep fakes? I know that they closed the Reddit because there was actually a Reddit for deep fakes, and Reddit today closed that one down. And Pornhub, all they did was just like put out a disclaimer: we do not want deep fakes, but for right now, you can still search them and find them on there. Hey, so we don't need morality. We don't need the morality police. It's not this is we do. This is what we do.
It's helping people with their fantasies, I guess.
He said, let me check out these deep fakes.
Right, you helping people out tonight.
Oh gosh. It's like he's like for educational purposes only.
He was like deep fakes. I was like, huh? What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you all about the porn. Ace threw you under the bus.
Tech value is all about that porno. But it's actually like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm all about that porno and what? No, I'm kidding. I'm not, but I just found that really interesting because everyone always talks about how the dangers of technology and the bad things that can happen. And that's one of the bad things that can happen. And it's coming true. Ace said Tech Valor knows all the good channels. It's funny.
Oh boy, you're gonna see something you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Richard is saying it's amazing what people think without really knowing the reality of Samsung and how it started. Okay, educate me, enlighten me, Richard. TJ said you're gonna see some of that. You don't want, and you don't want to see. Keep it. You going to see something that you don't want to.
You don't want to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep
I guess
at
he
it.
was saying he was talking about the deep fakes when somebody said they were going to check it out.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Well, supposedly it's supposed to go away. There was actually an app. Like there was an app that you could do this with, but that app has now been shut down. This is crazy.
What app?
Ace keeps calling me Tech Value. Tech Value. I'm a store now.
You're a value. The value mark.
How much am I worth?
Where Mr. Catwoman at today?
Yeah, I was gonna say where's Mr. Catwoman? Mr. Catwoman man.
Oh, he's driving.
Oh, okay.
He's probably asleep right now.
Well, he had a good couple of weeks down, and that was great. That was great. We had 2 weeks with him on the show.
Yeah.
So that was great, man. It's good. So every time he come in town, we got to make sure we get him on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Google keyboard is going crazy.
Maybe there's something you're trying to type that Google doesn't want you to say.
Yes. So note 8 is boss. I will return live.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him on here, guys. So we're gonna get a coordinated effort to get him on here. So
we're gonna see his face this time. He said live
But I'll tell you what, y'all get your popcorn ready and get y'all questions ready, because when he come on the show, I'm quite sure for 2 hours, y'all guys gonna have so much to say.
Okay, so Uno Nice has a question. He says, at Scrumptious Kimmy and at Tech
He added both of us.
Yeah. Why, when I pull up APK or movie, Tech Valor, I know you torrent, so you know what I'm saying, but porn stuff pops up a lot. What's up with that? Okay, well, if you've been to porn sites, the algorithm will know it. And so when they show ads, like, Google ads or whatever, they'll show porn stuff on there.
Just like if you've been shopping at Nike, and Nike stuff would pop up. So
yeah, and you think about it, right around Valentine's Day, Palmela is always a good replacement for everything. Palmela. If y'all guys know who Palmela is, y'all know who Palmela is. A friend that would never let you down, never talk back. Never do anything. If you're on the couch for Valentine's Day, just call on Pamela.
Yes, unless you have arthritis, and I feel really bad. Tutorial got a solution for you. You know, nice. He said, get an ad blocker browser.
If you didn't know who Pamela is, she is your best friend, your love of your life. She is a person that never talk back to you. She always there for you in time of need. Anytime you have a problem with your wife or significant other, Pamela is always there for you.
Round of applause for Pamela, but lightly.
Yes. Don't want to damage it.
Round of applause for Pamela. Pamela is always there for you. She is the best friend, girlfriend, backup friend you could ever have for Valentine's Day. Pamela.
Uno Nice wants to know. I'm the only one using my laptop, and I'm not into porn. Then that means that you have an FBI agent that is following you and knows exactly what you're thinking about and is presenting. Have you guys seen those memes? All of a sudden you do something on your phone and the FBI sends you a message.
I know, I've seen that.
That's just your friendly neighborhood FBI.
Somebody said Pamela. See, guys, the ladies don't know who Pamela is. See, they never been introduced to Pamela before. But us guys, we know who Pamela is.
We understand. We don't need to meet her. We don't need to meet her.
We already know who Pamela is.
So what are you gonna get Pamela for Valentine's Day?
You don't have to get Pamela anything for Valentine's Day. Pamela doesn't fuss. Pamela doesn't want anything. Pamela is the most respected person on the planet. Pamela does exactly what you ask her to do.
Yeah.
When you ask her to, right? She don't talk back or nothing.
Never talk back or anything.
You're the right, so she don't get the arthritis. They say everything in moderation.
And you don't have to worry about VD. You don't have to worry about anything.
Tutorial League said you should get Pamela a new lotion. Uno Nice said they got the wrong guy. LOL. I am not the one. LOL. For real though, I'm not into porn. We believe you. We believe you. I think the FBI is just testing your resolve, and you should thank them because they want to make sure that you're holding true to your convictions. Ace Lucero wants to know, is Tech Valor married? Yes, to Mr. Catwoman.
Any dude who doesn't know who presently or met Pamela growing up is a flat out liar. Everybody know who Pamela is. Every male on this chat know exactly who Pamela is, right? Everybody know who Pamela is.
Yeah. Yep. And all the women know who Fingerlina is as well.
I need you to be better with names than that. And this is why I've moved into the basement. My child, we have one of these sessions and I'm loud. I wake my child up. He walking around like I got to go to school tomorrow because you going in. Fingerlina? Like, come on. You got to do better than that.
I don't know. What other name would there be?
Every woman knows who Fingerlina.
Me and my girlfriend just called. You need me time. You need time for yourself. Self-reflection time.
Yeah. I love all the.
You have broken the chat room. The chat room is broken now, Tech Valor. Thanks.
I'm dying. I can't breathe.
Fingerlina. She said Fingerlina.
Making sure that they're.
I just can't wrap my mind around it. Fingerlina. You couldn't even give it a masculine name like Fingerlina.
I don't know.
Figaro. I mean, something.
Yeah, Figaro. Figaro.
Stop. Just stop.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I
y'all
am
got me
done.
definitely crying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am literally crying. I'm literally crying right now, man. This is so funny.
I can't
Somebody
believe my
say finger roll. Finger roll 101.
this took dongles to a whole nother level.
I don't think anybody could be dongle.
Gosh. Y'all make my Wednesday.
Fingerino. You say fingerino.
Why
Yeah.
Wednesday went left?
Yes, it did.
That's
not
what
right.
wine does you. Wine Wednesday does you. It makes everything go left.
It's better than last week though. It just went south last week. So
Mikhail says you're blushing, Kimmy.
Probably. Somebody gonna get dongle slapped. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All hands on deck. Huh?
TJ going now. You see what TJ put in there?
A lady never tells.
Right. I was gonna say
never
no
tell
comments
us.
on that one.
Oh boy.
Some things you just have to take to the grave with you, you know.
We got super chat.
Super chat.
Aw, thanks, tutorially.
We got super chat. Super
Super
chat. And look, it's so crazy, right? When you go talk about dongles and everything, people get interested. Like, we want to know. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's see. It's going to make your leg twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch out.
Yeah. They want to know what will happen if Pamela has arthritis. There's nothing. There's not much you can do.
No, wait. You got to use the other hand. You got to use other Pamela.
Pamela has a twin.
Yeah. Look, text for your niece said just plead the fifth. I wasn't gonna plead the fifth because I ain't want nobody to think I was pleading the fifth. So I said no comment.
Chicken finger. People in the comments getting dirty now.
Yeah.
This has got way deep.
This is all Tech Valor's fault.
That's Tech Valor's fault.
It is. Sorry. All right. I'll bring in some other tech news. Grammarly's flawed Chrome extension exposed users' private documents. Project Zero's Tavis Armandi found a flaw in the Grammarly's Chrome extension, which has a 22 million installed base that allowed any site to obtain users' accounts. Why does this always happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? We're gonna fix everybody's grammar. Oh, we're saving people's documents that could be easily accessible.
Oops.
Fuck it.
The thing about it is, one thing people got to understand that when you post stuff online, and I do this too, and I'm guilty of this, right? We trust the internet. We trust the internet to secure our documents, right? Sometimes that may not be a good thing. Sometimes paper may be the only option to go, because at the end of the day, if your website get compromised, then all your documents get leaked, and all your financial reports and everything get hacked. So I think we all guilty of giving online servers and online supposed to be secure servers, access to all our stuff and think that they're safe. At the end of the day, it's nothing safe.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for not getting an A in English.
It's just somebody said they try to wrap their head around Fingerlina.
Yeah.
See, Teresa should have been on there. Maybe she could talk about Fingerlina. Maybe next time we got to get Teresa on here and from the tech couple, and maybe y'all can discuss and define the word of Fingerlina, just like I define Pamela.
I mean, the women are really good at nurturing.
So somebody nicked their phones out. Y'all remember last week, the week before last, when Emily, was that Emily or who that was?
Yeah, it was Emily. She put her phone in her mouth. Yeah.
I tried, but I didn't get very far.
I'm not trying with either one of my phones.
But you're big. You got 7-inch phones. No.
I like big things in my hands, but I'm not. That's too much.
Backup is a must once you're online. Yeah, that's true. But the thing with Grammarly is that they were just like copying your stuff, because it has to go through the algorithm and all of that stuff, make sure that it's going well. But at the same time, they were saving that information, and there was somebody who could get through the back door and get all of that account information. So it just sucks.
They're begging you to put your phone in your mouth.
I don't think Mr. Catwoman would be okay with that.
No, I don't think he would either.
I can promise you, she would not participate.
Yeah, I believe she would participate.
That must be Corey typing. See, that must be Corey typing.
It is Corey.
That's Corey. That's Corey.
Yeah, that's
he said that's the worst name you could have thought.
That's Corey. And if that was Therese, that'd be different. But that's Corey.
Mm-hmm.
AC, but he got eyes.
Because he's looking. He's waiting. He's like,
oh my God.
I'm trying to change the subject to Grammarly here, people.
But things always get to the love. It's horrible, people.
But you talking about Grammarly. One of my favorite sites, changing the subject again, is like autocorrect goes wrong. Have you ever seen some of those posts? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The chat room is off the chain. It's a pity that the chats don't go into the post when you put it up, because people just don't understand some of the stuff that goes on in the chat room during the live stream.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Replay, they don't get it.
Yeah, they don't get to see the chats.
Yeah.
Because Corey said, "Well, you led with Fingerlina. You can't follow up with whack ass Grammarly." Touche.
Did you see Ace comment?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of good that we don't put the chat on the
See, a lot of people was asking me easy, why you don't put the chat up? And I'm like, y'all don't understand. The chat get crazy, man. Y'all, no. You have to be here live. You have to be here live, folks. If you want to see what the chat go through, what the chat is saying right now, you have to be here live. Listen, shout out to the replay crew. I know you're going to watch the stream over and over and over, and y'all going to put questions in. I'm telling you, you have to watch the stream live, because this stream, it goes on and on. It's crazy when it get live.
Yeah, the tech couple says the chat should scroll in the replay crew the same way Facebook does. I know, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be hot.
Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube don't allow that, and I gotta try different streaming services. They don't do that. Mm-mm. So, unfortunately, the only thing that does this is OBS, but I don't know if OBS can do the live chat while we go back and forth. I don't know. So.
Oh yeah, the Dow went down.
The what?
The Dow.
The stock. Yeah.
The stock. Dow Jones.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that before we get out of here. Oh my God. it crashed.
Yeah.
So, and I talked about, I seen some people that got a lot of Bitcoin that they're like, oh my God, they lost buku money. So talk a little bit about that. I gotta go to the boys' room.
Okay, again for that. Is that a record?
Between that and knocks on the door, do you really think somebody was at the door? He went to the bathroom.
He's like, ladies, take over. Yeah, so I don't even know why it went down, but it's okay. So the Dow plunged 1,175 points. Worst point decline in the history. I mean, it's not enough to where it's like completely crashed. It's not as bad as 2008, but there's like a slow. Hold on. Stupid ads. Shut up, ads.
I was like, what is that?
Stupid ads. Oh, wait.
They played a remix to a song or something?
Sorry, okay. I got it together. All right, so it says here, it was the scariest day on Wall Street in years. Stocks went into free fall on Monday, and the Dow plunged almost 1,600 points. Easily the biggest point of decline in history during the trading day. Buyers charged back in and limited damage, but at the closing bell, the Dow was still down 1,175 points. By far the worst closing point decline on record. Yeah, it's like my Morgan Freeman. Okay.
I thought it was like a Halloween witch thing you had going
on.
Oh,
damn. I'm really trying to count on Morgan Freeman. The drop amounted to 4.6%. The biggest decline.
Sean said the stocks dropped, but Trump doesn't think it's his fault. And I was going to say he's not taking ownership of that one. He'll own everything else.
Not this. No, he won't claim this one. This one won't be claimed. The biggest decline since August 2011 during the European debt crisis. But it was nowhere close to the destruction on Black Monday in 1987 or the financial crisis of 2008. Still, for investors lulled to sleep by the steady upward climb since election day, it was alarming. Thanks, Tutorial League, thank you for the super chat.
Super chat is in the building.
I'm glad you like my Morgan Freeman try here.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman witch. I'll have to cackle like a witch at the end. And the routes in U.S. markets continue to ripple down the globe. Japan's Nikkei index plunged 4% in Tuesday morning trading, while the S&P/ASX 200 in Australia dropped 3%. The White House said in a statement that President Trump was focused on our long-term economic fundamentals, which remain exceptionally strong. Oh, wait, no, I have to say it like him. Our long-term economic fundamentals, which remain exceptionally strong. Okay. The statement cited strengthening economic growth, low employment, and increasing wages for workers. The trouble in the market began early last week when investors focused on a number of lingering concerns. The economy gets much stronger. It could touch off inflation, which has been mysteriously missing for the 9 years of the post-crisis recovery. That could force the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates faster than planned. People are dealing with shock of seeing real inflation for the first time in a while, said Bruce McCain. I don't know how to do his voice, so I just did it on my computer. Chief investment strategist at Key Private Bank. The sell-off wiped out the Dow and the SP 500 gains for the year and left NASDAQ barely in positive territory for 2018. In case you don't know what this means, this happened.
Look at that.
And then that happened. And then this happened.
It dropped. to the rock bottom.
Oh, another super chat. Thank you.
Super chat. Big Out Production. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Thank
Super
you.
Chat is wide open. Let me tell you something. Super chat is fun, y'all. If y'all didn't know that, super chat is fun. Super chat is fun. Thank y'all, guys. Listen, we work hard on this.
Yeah, we do.
I just don't know. Adrian. Y'all been watch Rocky Balboa, right? When he always go, Adrian! And why he won the belt. So
after reading all of that, what I understood was that it's something that was like been starting to happen, and I guess people are wondering why it didn't even happen sooner. But it did go down, but not enough to where it's going to be like the 2008 recession. I did see somewhere where it said, the big one is going to come in 2020. And I'm like, oh, we're going to have to bail out these banks again? No. Oh, yeah. Too big to fail and too big to fix itself. I don't know.
I mean, the thing about it is, when you're looking at the stock market drop like this, right? I mean, a lot of people say, well, Donald Trump took all the praise for the stock market being up, right? I mean, he haven't talked about anything but the stock market being down. And I think a lot of people is just kind of, talking that, okay, you got to take the blame for the stock market being down, just like you took the praise where the stock market was up. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people is panicking because of their 401k. I mean, you think about it, when the stock market crashed, a lot of people think about the investments. And, as far as people that got money in the stock market for long-term use, I mean, they may be okay. But people that do, do trading every day, they're the ones that's concerned about the stock market and stuff like that. And listen, a lot of people that got their money wrapped up in Bitcoin and all kinds of 401k and stuff like that, you are concerned about the stock market because Bitcoin has went down also. So, the thing about it, the economy revolves around things that happen in the stock market, the things that the president says and does on a daily basis. Now, I follow the president online, and I do watch his tweets. I read his tweets, and people really go hard on him on his Twitter account. Yeah. Now, as far as the Russia thing and all that stuff like that, I mean, listen. I mean, I listen to it, and I just sit back and just see what's going on, because at the end of the day, I mean, people got to be called out for what happens, So I don't know. I mean, I watch CNN, I watch Fox News, I see difference of opinions, you know what I'm saying? So listen, folks, I'm gonna tell you, if you're not into politics, you have to start watching this stuff, man. I mean, this is some deep stuff. I mean, they just did today, right? They did a 2-year deal to keep the government running. Yeah. And also that Donald Trump wants a military parade. So it's got all kinds of stuff going on right now. I mean, it's just I don't know. I mean, I just try to stay neutral on this, because last week on Wild Wednesday I did a Donald Trump parody, and I didn't get as many thumbs down that I got right now. But people was upset, leave politics out. He said, don't do Donald that, please. And so I don't, when you get a bigger YouTube channel, you got to kind of be cognizant what you say and do, because people get into their feelings. People really get deep into their feelings. So that's why I do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael Wilson said, raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And Ace said, nothing wrong with the military parade.
Yeah. Well,
I just hope that our money stays up. That's all I hope for. Unfortunately, we got a little scared there. So all we can do right now is just wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, look, back in 2016, when I first started my YouTube channel, I can say whatever I want, right? And nobody would care, because nobody wasn't even watching me. But now in 2018, since my YouTube channel has got a little bigger, 17,000 subscribers ain't shit. But I'm starting to do see that people is looking at me like, oh, you got to take responsibility of what you say on your YouTube channel. You got to be careful what you say. You can't do this, you can't do that because people watching you. You got the kids watching you, so you can't cuss and stuff like that. I mean, so people hit me up and they tell me this type of stuff.
We just got to be like Samsung and put a disclaimer.
Yeah, I got to do that disclaimer, yeah. Let's have some pride in the USA. Oh, let me say something. One thing that we do have is pride. We have pride in the United States of America. And people that watch this YouTube channel is from all over countries. And a lot of people really love the United States because they love the freedoms that we have. They love the luxury that we have. And listen, us US citizens, we take a lot of things for granted. I mean, in the tech world, because we techies, right? In the tech world, we could walk into AT&T, T-Mobile, and buy a phone for $100, a flagship. Well, you can't do that in other countries. I mean, as far as Canada and other countries.
Yeah, financing phones. You can't do that everywhere either.
You can't finance phones like we do down in the U.S. Think about this. You cannot go into a car dealership and buy a $50,000 car with $5,000. $5,000 down payment, and you walk out with a $50,000 car. Yeah. In other countries, that's unheard of. You can't do that in other countries. So yes, we are very privileged in the United States. We are very privileged in the United States. We take it for granted. Yeah,
that's why the Dow went down.
Yeah. I mean, we do take things for granted. I mean, don't y'all agree?
Yeah, definitely. I remember when my grandmother was first starting to live. My grandmother from my mother's side was living in, started living in the United States with us. And I was walking down the street with her, and she goes, "Why are you wearing on your gold necklace? Aren't you worried somebody's gonna grab it?" I'm like, "No, that doesn't happen here." She goes, "Oh yeah, you can't do that in Dominican Republic. They'll grab you by the neck and run. They'll run with it." I'm like, "Oh. You don't have to worry about that here, Grandma." So I do. I love USA. 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 USA.
Yes. And I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, listen. I just think that we in the United States, I think these live streams is very, very important because a lot of people applaud us for giving them a lot of knowledge and a lot of information. And this is what these live streams do. We have fun, at the end of the day, but it's about knowledge. And this is what we do. And I feel proud. I really do. I feel proud for having a YouTube channel that people look up, that see that there's no fluff, no passes. And we have people on here that I have a platform that give people opportunity. That's the point of this whole. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all guys. A lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes. This YouTube channel is directed by me. My direction to the YouTube channel is not just a YouTube channel. It's a whole entity, and our whole YouTube philosophy is to help thy brother, thy sister. And that's what we do here on this YouTube channel. And I've shown that over and over and over. I feel proud to have the ladies on here. I feel proud to have the guys on here. I feel proud to have different YouTubers that had the opportunity to be, on my shows. Shout out to Cheeseburger Says. I never knew who she was, but now everybody know who she is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Catwoman, Tech Valor. Before we met you, we didn't even know who you were, but now you are a VIP on this platform. Scrumptious, you are a VIP on this platform, even though you don't have a YouTube channel. It's just one of those things that you are a big entity into this tech world. So it works out. It works out. I feel good. I do. I might be drunk, but I feel good.
You know, you brought some good people together. Like I've made some good friends through just the people you've
I
introduced me
know. You
to.
think about
Yeah.
all the people we had on the show. I mean, we've had so many ladies on this show, right? And from oh my God, Catwoman, how many ladies have we had on the show? Like buku ladies, right?
Yeah, a lot of women.
And you've had
Uh,
And
family on here.
I've had
yeah.
family on here.
Oh, I'm going to hang out with Tech Valor. You gonna see us together at some point.
Oh yeah.
And so I put this out there that WWE is having WrestleMania in Louisiana. All
Mhm.
right. A lot of people that's hit me up saying they're coming to WrestleMania. I'm doing a meet and greet in New Orleans for
Word.
WrestleMania. All right.
When?
All the details is coming up soon, but it's a couple of months from now. So all everybody that love wrestling that want to meet me, I'm not. Listen, I'm nobody, by the way. All right. But we listen. A lot of people are like, oh, easy. Oh, I could. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm nobody, but if you want to meet me in person, and if you're not crazy and want to kill me, okay, because I have made funeral videos, people like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet him because I'm gonna stab him up. Listen, if you don't want to kill me, and because I make entertaining videos, let's put this out there. My videos, funeral videos, is entertaining, folks. So don't get that crossed up with me being serious. So if you want to meet and greet Easy Computer Solutions, me for WrestleMania, it's coming up in a few months, and I'm gonna be available in the fridge quarters. We're having some fun, and meet and greet for WrestleMania.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you gonna live stream it?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna live stream some stuff for WrestleMania.
Mhm.
After WrestleMania, as I meet and greet other people, other fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna post the
This,
pictures up on your Google Plus?
yes. Listen, it's a shame. I got 17,000 subscribers, and I got like 15 people that follow me on Google Plus.
Oh wow.
Dag.
I don't have
Well,
nobody
I
follow
think
me on
it's,
Google
but you
Plus.
just started that though, right? Google
Yeah,
Plus,
a
like
month
if
ago,
you
months
weren't,
ago,
but listen
months
to
ago.
me, if you weren't in the original like Google Plus circle or whatever when it first kicked off, I don't know how many people follow me on Google Plus
I don't understand why I don't have thousands of people follow me on Google Plus.
because
I
everybody
don't
don't use it.
understand. I don't understand why I don't have thousands of followers on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I post stuff on Instagram almost every other day. I don't
Mhm.
understand why people don't follow me on Instagram. I don't understand why people don't follow me on Google Plus. 17,000 fans and nobody follow me on Google Plus, and nobody follow me on Instagram, and nobody follow me on Facebook, and nobody follow me. I guess I'm just not that famous, right? I guess I'm known by 15 people, by the way. 15 people. 15 out of 17,000.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't on Google Plus though. That's why I said like the original group of people on there, they're probably the sole people that are on there.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to most of the same people I was talking to when I first got on Google Plus.
Yeah, and I mean it's all good. I mean I just feel I figured that if I started a Google Plus, then all my followers would follow me on Google Plus, but it don't work that way. Even with Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
man, Patreon, I got like 12 people follow me on Patreon
Mm-hmm.
out of 17,000.
Yeah.
And stop lying. You got 53 members in your
Oh, I
group
do?
on Google Plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at it now.
Oh, I'm sorry. 53 people. I got 53 out of 17,000. 53 out of 53 people out of 17,000. 17,000. Oh my God.
Tutorial leak. He said, post girls' pictures and you'll get followers.
Yeah. See, that's the point. They want clickbait.
Mm-hmm. They say sex sells.
Yeah, 6 sales, right?
Yeah.
They want clickbait.
Yeah.
See,
I have found the communities are useful on Google Plus, but you just have to know what you're looking for exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kept me active in there. When I had my Samsung Note Edge, that was one of the places I could find information at because it was not a phone everybody had.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
So somebody said Google Plus is not that popular.
No,
Take
no.
what you need. Well, I thought it was popular. People asked me to do a Google Plus, and I did it. And we post, oh my God, we post so much stuff on Google Plus. I post a lot of my videos on Google Plus. I post a lot of my videos. Listen, if you follow me on Patreon, I'm about to post 3 videos on Patreon tonight. They're not going to get released for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
See, Patreon's always, my Patreon group always get first dibs.
Yeah.
And so I got 3 videos that's going to get posted on Patreon that nobody won't see on YouTube for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it is.
Jason said Telegram and Reddit is always popping. Yeah, if anybody posts a video on the Telegram group, I tweet it out, and then it also goes on my Facebook page too.
Let Ace say, have the girls stick phones in their mouth, then you get followers.
That's one way, yeah.
Yeah. Telegram and Reddit is always popping, and I'm on Telegram, by the way. Listen, I have Telegram group,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do have a Telegram group. If you want to follow Easy Computers on Telegram, after the live stream, hit me in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you a link. I do have a Telegram group. If you want to talk to Easy Computer Solutions, me and my group of people, hit me in the comments. And I don't have it's open product program, you know. We got some YouTubers in there. You got me. I got a separate Telegram group just for the fans. And if y'all want to talk to me daily, just holler at me. It's that simple. And I think that, I don't know. I mean, people don't like me like that. I think that's what it is. People don't like me like that. People don't like me like that. You got 17,000. It ain't like you MKBHD. It ain't like you Box Therapy. It ain't like you Android Authority. You just Easy Computer Solution. You ain't nobody. I think that's what it is.
Just keep plugging along. You'll get there.
I know that's what it is. I don't know. Listen, I don't come in for the fame or glory. I came in to help. I'm just making fun, and the reason a lot of people might leave comments like, "Oh, you think you too much." It's not that, folks. I'm just having fun, and you know why I say these disclaimers a lot? Because of my comments. I got to say a lot of disclaimers because people get in their shit. I really do. They really get upset. Because when I first started my YouTube channel, I could cuss, I could do whatever I want, and people don't care. But now, when I say anything, everything that I say on this YouTube channel, people make gifts about this, by the way, all right? People take and sample my words, and they put it on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff like that, and say, oh, Easy say this, Easy say that. So I do have to be cognizant what I say on these channels and stuff, because I'm on the internet. People put me on the internet a lot, and I don't know why, but the hate and the good come along with it, by the way.
I'm pretty sure somebody's going to make a gift about Fingerlina.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So let's get out of here because it's 10:30. This is Wine Wednesday, guys. We all drunk tonight. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Before we go, I want to say everybody with us in the chat.
Yes, we got to do the shout outs.
We had a ball in the chat today. Shout out to Fingerlina.
Yeah. All right. So we got TJ Chaveria, who was first. We got 10-minute tech reviews, Technically T, Old Tech Time, Harry Freeman, Mark Toran II, Sean Vega Velez, Philly Jazzy Jeff, Spur for Life, Big Dog, Forbes Tech Review, Jason Jill, Big House Productions, Tech for Your Needs, William Johnson II, The Tech Couple, Everyday Tech, Ace Lucero, Albert Yu, Ray, Michael Wilson, Uno Nice, Dexter C73, RKGSD, Michael Wilson, Sub-Zero, J Ray Gaming, Tutorial League, Sean V Nice, Big Migs Tech, O Jackson Ali, and Note 8 is Boss.
That's it.
Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting in the chat.
Woo, that's a lot of people. And guess what, guys? I am going to work hard to try to get Richard UL, which is the Samsung Night president, a live stream on this YouTube channel. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, we guys have some fun. Hopefully, y'all ready for it. Get your popcorn ready. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. And shout out to Catwoman and shout out to Cheeseburger says she was in the building. Also, Kimmy. Y'all know where to find her at Google Plus. Also on Twitter. She's always rolling all on social media. She do not have a YouTube channel, but she be rolling all on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So thank y'all guys very much. This is Eric. See y'all Saturday for Saturday Night Tech Talk. Woo! Thank y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. Well, it's Valentine's Day. I don't know if I'm going to get any later for Valentine's Day. But if not, if I don't get, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to do a live stream on Valentine's Day because at my business, we're going to stay open late. So I don't know. I don't even know. But if I don't do a live stream on Valentine's Day, guys, I will post it in my social media. So if you don't follow me on social media, you will not know. Thank y'all. Peace.